Hello YouTube and welcome to UKBBL match day 10. We're up against some Dark Elves. The situation in the league is we are now with 2 games left. We're 4 points ahead of these two who play each other. So only one of them can carry on catching us. If we win, it doesn't matter anyway. We've won the league. If we draw, things get a bit spicier. But if they draw and we draw, then we win the league. You know, one of those. It's looking likely that we should hopefully take this, but we'll see. Our roster, just to remind you, we have 13 players with 3 rerolls. We have a Rotspawn with nothing, who's probably getting fired at the end of the season. We've got the Killer Goat, the Strip Ball, the Sacking Goat, we've got Seabraws, our Ball Handler, and we've got the Dirty Player Goat, who's probably also getting fired at the end of the season. The core of the players is now all block here, all guard here, all Mighty Blow here, and we've started getting... Grave is... a rubbish big guy, but it turns out he's a very, very, very good killer. Just casual 12 casualties over the last few seasons. We've got Block Bad, we've got Dukes, and we've got Tackle here. Should be quite useful in this matchup. We've had some really good randoms on this team. Our opponent's team, they've got 12 players. They're missing an assassin, which I'm sure everyone will be sad about. This is quite spicy. So effectively, they've got 2 movement 7 war dancers here. Because they've both got leap. Leap, sidestep, block, tackle, block, wrestle, and one of them's got tackle. Obviously, tackle does nothing against us, but this is just quite spicy. All the blitzers have dodge. 2 of them have sidestep. Lots of tackle. The tackle's a little unfortunate because it's us, but this is still going to be we could definitely still get ourselves into trouble with all this. They have 3 rerolls, 1 of each coaching staff, and an Apo. They're going to get 70k of inducements, which would probably be a keg and a coach. I would possibly argue it's a couple too many tackles, personally. I like the tackle here on the strip baller, and I like the tackle here. I think these 2 I might go on for something else. But, yeah. We also have the better coach, because Creek is best coach. Until Acorn's the coach. If Acorn ever becomes coach. Acorn better become a coach, Cyanide. Oh, needs to get rid of the arena logo, because this is not arena. Yes, Chloe. Yes, Chloe. You're welcome. 2 hours. 120 minutes. I want Acorn in Blood Bowl 3. And I want an Acorn coach in Blood Bowl 3. And I think he should be on top of a barrel. I think there's a few edge teams towards the top of UKBBL, but it's mostly Orcs and Chaos at this stage. I'm having that problem in Blood Bowl Tactics, where the Wood Elf team just keeps exploding, and although we're likely to win the league again, I think next season might be the last season because the attrition's just getting too much. Creek for the filthy banger. Thanks, Lord Gibby. Now when we stop ignoring us, I'm about to spend 2 hours in a car with them. I think it's part of the reason that Blue Lights got a bit fed up with the league because he had that disgusting Wood Elf team, but they just took too much attrition in the end. And I don't really, if that's one of the reasons he drops out. I'm not saying it is. I don't fully know. I think it also could be some real world stuff going on, as in just general time planning games. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me because I'm really feeling it right now with my in my other league, where it just every game feels so every game just feels so, I don't want to say pointless, but just feels it's so oppressive at this stage of the season. A little bit unorthodox. I'm just bringing these guys in so they can't just get sis around the side if they want. This could be a Daka, to be fair. I don't know that's why they dipped, but it could be. It's I was really enjoying our rivalry of Blue Lights as we easily pipped me to the 2 league titles in a row. And then finally beat me this season. But yeah, it's a shame. We had good banter. I'm hoping to catch him at tabletop at some point. No, I don't think they do, unfortunately. I think the injury table I think is just a bit too harsh for them now. Because there's a few teams I think struggle in long-term progression. Blizzard Men definitely struggle long-term progression as well on the Bashir side. But Elves I think do start struggling a lot more. I mean, although saying that, Bloodspur here's done very well. He's got this is 1,700 worth of Dark Elves, so he's keeping them alive. But yeah, I just think it's I don't know if oh, I forgot I had kick. Oh well. It worked out anyway. Oh, Blitz, nice. I don't think dackering with Dark Elves is necessarily a good idea. It's just my kind of default like mindset when I'm looking at when I play elves. 1, 2, 3. You go there. Where's the Blitz? Got the full 6 as well, which is nice. We need to support him. Send you forward. Right, where's the Blitz? It's probably here, isn't it? Let's blitz him. Then we'll bring you to here. Let's bring you a bit closer to the action. There's no sure hands. Wherever I bring them there, it's easy to get 2 dice on him, and he's quite a threat. Bring him into here. Wolves puts tackle on the dodge, which is nice. Fairly nice kick. Nice kick and a blitz. Can't complain too much, can we? Yeah, that's the thing I always have with playing Lizards in the league at the moment, Day. I played it in our local tabletop league, and in the first game, I had 4 journeymen for the next game. Now, 2 of those were skinks. I lost 2 skinks, but yeah, just had Amelia had an armor busted Saurus, another MMG Saurus, or maybe a Nurgle and an armor bust. And so you just immediately up against it from game 1, and I just don't see what. Yeah, it's just hard. The MMG cycle for Lizards is just harsh. And then you got orcs and dwarfs who are just like, yeah, they're fine. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't. You definitely can have deep runs, Shamba. I'm not saying you can't. It's just, it just doesn't feel. It just doesn't feel great. That's I think the biggest problem, and you can very easily get in that cycle. Coming in for the blitz. Gets the POW. It's the armor break on the killer. That's frustrating, but never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I think Liz has just fallen into that bracket like a few teams where I just think they're better in NAF. Khorne as well. I'd say Khorne's better in NAF. Fells foul appearance. Oh, went for the uphill. Interesting. Fuck's sake. This rot spawn has been so shit. It's a lot of time bank used already. I'm not liking them out one day. Surely that was a dodge off. I don't... okay. Interesting. Nice. Well done, Freezing Star. We better got the murder, but we'll take a KO. Nice. Tackle does something. Oh, we'll just break his armor. That also works. Give me a POW. It's not a POW. Okay. See how they go. You just say with the Saurus, though, it's mostly just stopping the rot, especially once they get skills, because there's nothing worse than a skilled Saurus dying, or getting an armor bust or strength bust, or getting niggles and being an MMG cycle, and that's the problem I have with it. Like in the short term league, it's fun, you can manage it fairly well, but the more you play. And then you add in redraft, and then potentially have to redraft some of your skilled Saurus. I know your Skinks are the first ones to get fired, but eventually you won't be able to afford to keep all your Saurus. I'm not. Yeah, it's doable. It just feels really tough, Shamba. But at the same time, I'm in this awkward balance because I like redraft because it means you can't just keep a super team forever. I did not expect that. I like redraft because you can't just keep a super team forever. What is going on? Why are you going for him? The ball's not safe, and you're doing a blockless block. A blockless block. it. Let's block. Hey, Quincy, how you doing? It's definitely doing, like, you know, my local league, I dominated Wood Elves one season. You know, which we've all just said feel quite rough in some of these more progression stuff, but it's definitely doable. It's just, why leap when you could have dodged? Unless you really, what, she was here. 1, 2. Oh, these 1D pals, the up on the 1Ds are starting to get me a little bit annoyed already. What? Okay, so we just left 2 dice on the ball. We're going to go and base him. I would like to get some stink on him, but I don't think it's doable. She's in stink, so if he blitzes to her, the odds on her catching it aren't great. Let's take this first though. Good. Keep the pressure on. Nice. Just a stun. I would like to take this hit. So I'd like him to come over to make the stink even worse, but I just don't think I can risk it. This bug is killing me. This bug is killing me. So it's a -1 throw, because he's just outside of stink. And she's on a -2 catch. Okay. Don't see how I get another tackle zone on it though. I'm going to probably do that, aren't I? Right. Not a pal. Okay. That's made it a bit more secure. Yeah, short passes only, and we'd made it pretty... What did I actually roll in the dump off? Okay, which says, I see all the tackle zones, and I don't care. They've rolled 6 on every leap, I'm pretty sure. Oh, 5, sorry. 5 and a 6. Leap is free movement when you only roll 5s and 6s. Well, we might be in trouble now. Well, balls based. Wow. Okay, I don't think that was a reroll personally, and they've been punished for it. So I was going to blitz with the strip ball, but I think now we just blitz with the killer. Oh. Well done. You're going to have to rush, though, because I can't keep you based on her. That feels bad. Okay, slowly moving them towards the sideline. It's a double GFI, I don't like it. Let's take this punch first, see if this works. Oh well. We gave it a go, it didn't work. Oh, interesting. I'm willing to put one reroll into this. Which is lucky. Breaks armor. Stun. Okay. Dirty player made the difference. Nice. Okay, you stay there. Let's not dick around anymore. Oh yeah, I was always fouling the witch here. League game, do be care, but yeah, I was always fouling the witch. League game, so yeah, no, be careful with the advice, but yeah, I was. The plan was to foul. Yeah, I should pin a message. I got really bad at doing that recently. You're back deeting. Nice. But do not worry. I didn't put the message up. It's on me, so don't stress about it. Anyone who has given some advice, just. But yeah, I was always going to foul her. That. I was just. I just wanted to get the ball safe first, or safer first. Where's the blitz? Oh. Okay. Where's the blitz coming from on the ball? Or are we just not blitzing the ball? I'm gonna say, if I'm gonna give some advice here, they're relying on leap way too much. Because that actually was a 5+ leap. Oh, failed? I failed tentacles, but they failed the dodge. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. Well, you suck. Tackle does a job. Oh well, I think that's a blitzer now. I really wanted to foul her. I probably was a little too greedy, if I'm going to be honest. There's the power we needed. Oh, finally a casualty. Well done, Freezing Star. You're now one away from claws. Oh, come on, ref. It's my first foul. Idiot. Both have leap. Yeah, I think it was chosen.
Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the drifting edge off!
That was the first foul, Yoda. I never foul.
That was diabolical!
So it's a running joke from Rumbad's channel. It's always your first foul. Doesn't matter how many fouls you've done. It's always your first foul. It's my first foul, ref. Come on. Oh, that's a skull. That's probably going to get re-rolled. This is into uphill. Oh, it doesn't matter. They've double skulled. Okay. Okay, that's good. Hot take. Opponent rolling double skull is good. You may want to write this down, guys. Right. It's weird that the killer has the ball and not Seabraw's, but we'll you know, I'm not transferring it at this stage of the game. Need a POW. Doesn't get one. To stay there. Oh, you've been amazing this game, Shepherd II. And the Rot Spawn's doing its best job, just standing there marking 3 players going. The killer. I mean, okay, yeah, okay. The main killer. The blitzing killer rather than the stand on the LOS killers. Probably, yeah, should be a bit more precise on that. the killer, yeah. Oh. Tentacles. Oh, Mark. This is your first good game. Thank you. No offense, Mark. That's both down. I imagine you don't put your last reroll into this. Oh, you do? Okay. Guess another both down. Okay, so their rerolls have been a little bit unlucky. Normally, but not on this team, Mark. Your Rot Spawn has been horrendous. You've been uphill stunned so many times. Late bloomer. Surprisingly, the Witcher. I was actually looking at that. Especially, to be fair, the guard's in the wrong place. So if he'd come here, maybe could have got one there. Could have got 1D. But sometimes with Nurgle, you don't always have the luxury of going, I'll definitely get these guys here because they're just too slow. Ooh, risky with no rerolls. Shepherd, I might need to do a blitz in a second. Blitz that Witch Elf. So I need to blitz from this square. That's more annoying as well. This might end up being a little bit of a potato. Mark, we might also need you to take a block, just so you can come and tag this witch. And that scares me to say that. I can't stress how much... Oh, okay, there goes our last reroll. How much it scares me to say I might need you to punt. to do a punch. That's not ideal. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a rush either way. Don't like this, but we don't really have time to be. Don't really have time. So that's one rush. That is 2 rushes. So we'll take the 1 rush. Oh, you don't have sidestep. You can't sidestep a POW anyway. Well, you can sidestep a POW, you don't. Mark! I just praised you, Mark! Okay, Grave, I genuinely mean it this time. You can hang up the worst big guy mantle. Oh man, my bad, coach. About fucking time. I take it all back, Graves. You have also done sterling work as a blitzer, so you know we'll. Oh man. No, you're not the worst big guy, but I think there's enough evidence now to show that Graves is no longer the worst big guy in the, we've had. Tim was a bad big guy. Ichigo Kuto, he was an awesome big guy. Oh, okay, that makes things a little easier. No. I was genuinely considering, could I surf him? But no, I think the answer is no, I can't. I don't think they can get to the ball. Oh, there's a witch elf right here. Whoops. Okay, yeah, that's a mistake. My bad. As Mark would say. My bad, guys. My bad. Shepard's having a hell of a game. Okay. We managed to get the 8 turnstile thanks to that failed leap into a stun. If it hadn't stunned, I probably would have scored here. But because of the stun, I didn't feel the danger. Big KO roll here. If he stays out, in fact, both KOs stay out, then they're down on 8. If he stays out, they get to 9. But that's a big player gone. The issue we've got still is that at some point, if the ball goes deep, like their ball did, us connecting is going to be quite hard. Oh, this is a blitz with the Witch Elf. Going for the leap. How much movement has she got there? Oh, no. Okay. Had they popped dodge? They hadn't popped dodge. I think it'd been better just taking the dodges at that point. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it would have been a 3+, 3+, and then a rush. I think you can make a 3+, 3+ dodge. And I think that's better with the reroll over a 4+ leap. Only because of the reroll. If it's without a reroll, I think the 4+ is better. That's not a 2+ leap, don't forget. It's not a 2+ leap, it was a 4+ leap. Or was it a 3+ leap? It was a 3+ leap. Oh, maybe it was better. I don't know. Yeah, Edge 1 you can get a 2+ leap. Edge 1+ can get okay, both their KOs come back unfortunately, so they are on back up to 10. But we are 1-0 up on the Dark Elf drive, which feels good. Bear in mind we potentially only need a draw in this game. If we draw and the second and third team draw, then we win the title. So a draw might be good enough today. We won't know till they play, obviously, but a win guarantees it, but a draw could be good enough. I've messed that up. Shadow kick. Get the ref. Ooh. No, dirty players off the pitch. No. Right, let's bring some guys across just in case this all goes a bit wrong. Grave, I need you to do the murder. Tap into your inner collie. Well, that might be the blitz now then. I'm going to leave those two where they are. Okay, that's not been the best. We did a POW and then... Good, good. This is going incredibly well. What is this turn? Big gaping hole here now, which is an issue. Good big guy, yeah, yeah. But yeah, with Leap now, it's now based on your base agility. So she's base agility 2+, but a jumping over a player is -1. Is it? But the leap produces the first minus, I believe, and allows you to jump over a standing player. Whereas normally in the rules now, anyone can jump over a prone player. So this bloater could try and jump over this guy if he wanted to. We're not going for the ball. This is 2 into 1. Doesn't matter. You're going to roll double POW. I'm actually going to pop to the loo very quickly. No, you can't get a 2+ leap unless your agility 1 up. Honestly, Denby, Denberg, you can't get a 2+ leap. About an hour, Bobby. Right, how toxic have I been with my clock? What happened there? Did they fail something, or did they just run out of action? Just run out of actions. Okay. Good tackle. Yes, we'll use tackle, please, boss. Nice armor break. Do I just see what happens here? We are potentially in a little bit of trouble, I'm not going to lie. You just wake up. Should have done that first. Well done. Well done, Grave. Less well done. Yeah, you are a secondary hit, but I don't really want to rely on you as a secondary hit. You have to follow. So you go there. Alright, let's see what happens here. Power me! That's not a POW. Oh, he has got tackle, actually. This isn't actually a horrendous idea if they want to base this side. They probably base this side, though, don't they? Yeah. You probably go here. That's exactly what they've done. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, I should have left him there. It was based on guard. That was dumb. We need to stay here. Okay. Pogoers can do it on their base agility. And they ignore tackle zones as well. I think. Leaping got really confusing in this edition. Kiefer got a bribe. I should be fouling. I don't think we're actually saying that. We're not really had an option to foul, have we? We've had 2 turns. The first turn went badly. The second turn went okay. Still not great. haven't stopped him from assisting though, so this is still 2 into 2 uphill. Uphill into uphill. Whereas if you'd gone there, at least the first hit would have been 1. And then you could push the guard out the way, and then the second hit would have been 1 as well. And then potentially you have another hit with him, although he is on guard, so this one becomes a lot harder. Oh, goes for the uphill. Interesting. Oh, just played a game of Blood Bowl. One of my players got sent off on the kickoff result. What the fuck? Yeah, don't get me started, Sarge. That's the worst kickoff result in the game. It's replaced Throw a Rock. So obviously Throw a Rock used to be your player could die. So the argument is now your player sent off. So at least they're not dead. I would argue you had regeneration. You could get KO'd. You could use an Apo. It was much better than your best player being sent off the entire game. You can't argue the call. You can't bribe it. I absolutely hate the rule. I think it's one of the worst things they added to the game. And I think there's a lot of bad things they added in 2020. There's a lot good they added in 2020 as well. I'm not going to try, I don't want to sound too negative, but I think it's one of the worst things they added to BB 2020. He is blocked, so we would take this one, because then there's no second punch. Rerolls. Okay, there will be a second punch. This is still uphill. Yeah, it was the rest of one, then we also take the push, but they can get 1 dice now if they bring him down to tag the rot spawn. But recovery's not looking great if they get the knockdown on this time. Although we still got to deal with 3 sidesteppers, so 3 or 4 sidesteppers, so it might not be great for us either. Nurgle, 1 pesticle. Yeah. I've been there, done that, trust me. Guess the POW. It's cost them a reroll. That's not a good That's not a good stun. Tentacles failed. There's no point rerolling. Let's say you got 1 reroll, and B, you're in a million. Blur. Okay, that's not a bad spot. That's not ideal, obviously, because got sidesteppers and all that around here. But you know, as landing zones for the ball go, that's not bad. No, you honestly leap. If you're leaping into a tackle, I don't know. We'll work at that later. My brain is not. Where's the blitz? Nice. Star player points. Is that claws for freezing star? No, that's called me toasted cheese. Well off claws. Okay. Is that the blitz? Or do I just base here? And you punch him, because that gives you 2 dice. Okay, never mind. There's the power I wanted. Don't follow. Nice armor break. Nice. Oh, nice tack. Yeah, we'll use tackle. They were sidestep. They can only sidestep to these 2 squares, so which actually does give us a nice chain push. We can push him back onto the. That's fine. I'm happy with that, where that's going. And an armor break. Nice. This actually could be the blitz just to get him back in the game. Yeah, you have I can't really hit you because you got sidestep. You just sidestep onto the ball. So let's assume you are doing. Oh, ooh. Okay, never mind. You come down here. Thank you. No, I don't want them to I don't want them bouncing the ball at this stage. Didn't break armor. Okay, at least the bribe worked. Yeah, they both have sidestep. Got to leave them there. Okay. Let's hope the 4 tackle zones on the ball do the job. Yeah, I think it should be for the drive. I actually also think what the rules should be is you are replaced with a player on the sideline. So let's say it's like the ref isn't happy with him. It's like he's not coming on the, like in American football, like, or soccer, when you start the game and the ref checks your boots and goes, "Oh, your boots are too sharp." I mean, obviously, you wouldn't have that in Blood Bowl, but call it infringement. One of your players is considered to be having illegal equipment. He has to swap with someone on the bench. Then you just bring them on again the next drive. This is a mess and a half, isn't it? You're knife and sharpener. Knife and sharpener. Get off the pitch. Use my brick. Get it sharp. Yeah, for local leagues, I'd have no issue changing that, but obviously you can't change it in Blood Bowl 3. Yeah, it's always a minimum. It's a minimum of 1, which is the way. So 1 tackle zone and 2 tackle zones when you leap are the same. Don't get me wrong. It's a really weirdly worded rule, and I don't like it. But okay, not quite sure why I'm opening with that, but sure. That's still uphill. That's still uphill. Well, you kind of can change it because there are tournaments that have different kickoff tables, but I'd recommend you say you'd have to use one that actually exists. So, for instance, you could use the underground kickoff table, and that is different. You could find a kickoff table that doesn't have it. We're getting very close to running out of time, Banker. I read this. Yeah, once you use it, it's fine. It's basically you sidestep before they punch you. Illusion. Can I just say, sidestep illusionist versus frenzy is one of the most fun things you'll ever do in Blood Bowl. Well, it's sidestep from the opponent that's hitting you. Fails jump up. They've only got 1 reroll left. I don't think you can put the reroll in. Puts the reroll in. Fails jump up. That's huge. One of the witches is getting fouled. I'm just not sure which one. Oh, come on, bro. Give me a POW game. Give me a POW. You re-rolled that? What the fuck? I'd argue it's probably gone better for us. Okay. That's 2 hits or tackle. No powers or stumbles, just pushes. That's what I was hoping for. Perfect. As long as this is a POW. Yay! Oh, no, 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 no. Do this first, Davey. Do this first. Ooh, that was close. Oh, there's no bribe anymore. I was about to foul. I actually have no bribes anymore. The fouling's probably a bad idea. Oh, well. I imagine they'll go here. And we'll follow... Oh, they don't. Okay, well, we're still following them. I thought they'd go there to at least try the uphill on the corner. Okay, we're out of trouble, sort of, mostly now. Just need to really, really, really roll a blooming stumbles or power with one of our mighty blow or tackle. I would like to see, yeah, like a Zinch team with where all the Linos have illusionists or something. I think that would be a really fun, the illusionist ability. I think that'd be a really fun team. That's it. They basically just make them like the Corn Linos, except they get the illusionist ability rather than frenzy. The stink does not affect Luke. I don't think it would be fun. Tentacles. Doesn't work. Fake skill. It would be fun. I know I've talked about this a few times in here. I want my new skill added in where it's like where it's basically it's the opposite of fend, where they have to follow you. And you could do some really fun things with sidestepping that. Fake trait, sorry, not fake skill. Oh, no, it is a trait. It is a skill. You can learn it. Taunt, yeah, taunt, drag, whatever you want to call it. I think that'd be really cool. I don't think it'd be game breaking, but if you had like all your Linos with that ability, I think that'd be really cool. Well, it looks like we're going in with the Witch Elf. If they leap to here, it's at least one dice into uphill before they hit the guard. Every player's hit and run. Can you imagine hit and run was a skill that everyone could learn? Hit and run war dancers, hit and run werewolves. They've got 50 seconds to decide what they're doing here. Hit and run gutters, yeah. Hit and run tree. Hit and run Dark Elf blitzers would be good. Hit and run witch elves. For 30 seconds or 35 seconds. Not going for the blitz with her. Interesting. Oh, you were. Okay. Was probably just having the issues I've been having recently with trying to get Leap to actually work properly. Right, this needs to be a power. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. I would rather have killed him, but, you know. Mark, please. Please, Mark. You fucking bastard. God damn it, Mark. To be fair, at this point, it's on me for, you know. It's on me for trying. Right, come on, give me a stumbles. I'm actually going to re-roll that. Ah, oh, for God's sake. Can you guys knock him over? You re-rolled that? What the fuck? I needed to re-roll it, that's the problem. This is not looking good, is it? I do that at the end. Alright, let's see if we can get her down first. Nope. Yes! can't re-roll it. Right. God damn it, Mark. You've been here. He was here. This is looking pretty secure. There's definitely one dice in the ball now. I saw something shiny on the floor. Yeah, I had some league because I'm away this weekend. I had some league games to fit in, so I was meant to be doing back-to-back league games. The first one cancelled, so we had 2 games in arena, one horrendous, one good. And this if we hold on and win this game, we win our league, so we're in the Premiership next season. We're in the Premiership next season either way, which is exciting. Just a push, okay. That's not a Witch Elf there, so we don't have to worry about a second hit on the ball carrier. Oh, there's so much blood steppage. Hey, Lady of Fae. Not the worst anymore. Hashtag great. This whole half speed unsafe. As soon as he failed and they got pressure on us, and then, but they've fortunately failed a lot of well, they burnt through their rerolls quickly, which is what saved us here. But we just not really killed the elves. Again, the blood steppers have not gone down, and that's given us so many headaches. Oh, we need to change the cosmetic. Freezing Sard is not our best blater anymore. He doesn't deserve it. Grave deserves it. Yeah, they've had a lot. They've used a lot of time bank, which would probably be one of the learning points. Is they need to be better at their time management. But you can say that about a lot of people who play Blood Bowl 3. To be fair. Block's a good skill. Well done, Dukes. You're becoming one of our best players. 10 second 9. Just move him or cancel. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now we've got to put up with that. Actually, no, we won't have to put up. We actually won't have to put up with that for long, to be fair. Because as soon as we make them have to choose to sidestep, it'll turn off. See? As soon as you make your opponent make a decision, that bug stops, which is nice. We are not going to follow. Oh, nice. Shepherd, you've been a legend this game. Absolute legend. We're going to punch here because I don't want to. And that's why I'm not following. So I want to leave him here so that they can't sidestep to this square. Force him to go this way. And I'm hoping that means eventually, if we roll a power, we might actually get him down. So he's probably going to sidestep here to stay contact with the ball. We've got 5 seconds. Yep. That's only 1D. Okay, that's fine. We can sort that. So if he sidesteps, he goes here. Shouldn't have followed. No, that's fine. The follow was fine. Mark! Mark! Well, we might be in trouble again. God damn it. This needs to be a POW. Oh, no, no. Even if it's a POW, we're stuck now, aren't we? It's a 1D POW. We finally get the fricking POW. And we're going to have to jump over this body. Oh, no. Okay, he lets us out. Let us off. Okay. Oh, well done. Who was that? Was that block bad? Was that block bad? Block bad. Absolute legend. Right, we get... Right, where can you get to? You can get to there. We can get to here. So we put 1 rush in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 6, 7. Rush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we put you here first. And then we rush to there. And then somehow, we got out of that mess. Yeah, move killer first, yeah. No backseat to Denby, but yeah, Denbic, but yeah. Yeah, move killer first. Oh, just... Ah, they've given up. Okay. Whew, whew, whew. Oh, man. I'm actually not going to take punches even though they're given up, just because I actually don't want any more levels on this team. We're kind of at a point now where this team, because we've got a redraft in a game in a bit, I need to keep everyone kind of simmering, ready to go for next season. Yeah, the sidestepping really hurt the clock in the end, didn't it? Because there were so many decisions on it. I could, but I'm gonna have to fire some people anyway. So I think I'm just kind of happy. And Seabraw's the same for a stat, so he can score. Man. It's arguably still back to history. It's fine. It's a good discussion point. It's not changing my play. Right, where are the rubbish linos? Actually, you know what, Mark? You can go on the LOS. Ultimately, if all that tackle had been other skills, I think we could have been in trouble. But because all those skills are in tackle, like if this guy was also sidestep. That's actually not me to take off, but yeah, this guy was also sidestep. I think this would seem to be a nightmare to face. I understand that I had a poor game. They're not punching you, to be fair. Oof. Yeah, Ross. Well, we know it's Beast and Nurgle. That's one of the things that I hate the change the name, but I'm assuming because obviously then you have the blood spawn, you have the rot spawn. So I assume we're going to have like the change spawn and whatever else they want to have, just so that they can have. I'm assuming just so they can have. Well, but Beast and Nurgle should be trademarkable, surely. Oh, Decay got him! No! The sauce, yeah, sexy spawn might be, kinky spawn might be. He is, yeah. The changeling. Be interesting, because again, I'm assuming we're going to get the other two Chaos teams at some point, because they've got to make new teams after they've done High Elves and Tomb Kings. They've run out of teams to make, so you'd assume. Take them both down. Take them both down. Ooh. Nipple twist spawn. Hot spawn. Ooh, should have moved the witch closer. I wouldn't know what I want to. No, I'm not dead, so it's fine. Well, there we go. That is us as League Champions. Premiership, here we come. There is a sub-reference for Zinch in the Blood Bowl 3. Is that though because you have you in theory right now I could make a team, a Chaos team, and make them chosen of Sinesh and Zinch, can't I? Just does absolutely nothing in the game right now. But you'd think they're coming at some point. Right. Champion. Top 3 get promoted, but you know, you want to go up as champion. Only blemish was against Blue Lights when he got 2 blitzers on us. Oh, God. Shamba. I thought it was top 3, but I could be wrong. But that's us guaranteed. Well, we're up. We're promoted. We won the league. No one can catch us now. These two play each other. Even if one wins, they're 4 points off. And we've got this Norse team as our final game of the season, which just took an absolute kicking in the last game. We had 16 players going to the game, and they're down to 13 now, so... Yeah, well, there we go. I don't think there's any levels to do. Even if there is levels to do, I'm not doing the levels, because unless I absolutely have to. Blockbad can get guard next season. We can get another Garda. This is... Yeah, this team. Oh, no, Bad Dog's about to get sneaky git. And we're going to fire him. I just don't want fouling. I just don't want the fouling here. I want the fouling down here. We will hire one more Lino just for the last game of the season. Just because I'm probably going to be protecting my players a bit more. We'll do a marbles race for that in a second. But there we go, YouTube. League champions. Come back tomorrow for the final game, which... I mean, arguably, there's nothing to play for in the final game. But, except for the star player points and glory. But there we go. Finally did it. Didn't come second for the 3rd year in a row. Next season will be the Premiership, and it probably will be the last season of this team. I'm probably going to do 1 season in the Premiership, and then we'll start something new in UKBBL. Not sure what yet. We'll have a think. But until then, YouTube, have fun and goodbye.